Hello. Okay, this is the bottom of page 2, a limiting reagent problem of those lecture notes, okay? So anytime you're trying to find out how much stuff you got going into a reaction and out of a reaction, you got to make sure you got the balanced equation, because that tells us all about how much goes in and out of a reaction. So here's the balanced equation that I got from this thing. And now it's saying, okay, how many grams of aluminum sulfide are formed when 5 grams of aluminum react, or no, not react necessarily, if it's heated with 10 grams of sulfur. Okay, so the first thing is, does all of it react? We don't know. How come? Because we don't know if there is a 2 to 3 mole ratio of aluminum to sulfur, so we need to determine which one limits how much product we can make, okay? So we need to first identify the limiting reagent. If the problem said this many grams definitely reacts with this many grams of sulfur, then that's implying that it all reacts. But here it's saying these are the amounts you have present. It is up to you to determine what's the limiting reagent, and then that determines how much product is made. Okay, so let's figure out the limiting reagent. Okay, so let's pick we got that much of aluminum present. Okay, so let's first turn it into moles. Okay, so that means that we have 0.185 moles of aluminum present initially. What about for sulfur? And you can be better about your sig figs than I am right now. And I get that we got what? 0.3125 moles of sulfur present. Okay, so now let's choose one of those to determine which one's the limiting reagent. Let's choose aluminum. Okay, so if you have this many moles of aluminum present, let's determine how many moles of aluminum would it take to fully react with that. Well, we know that the relationship is that for every 2 moles of aluminum reacted, 3 moles of sulfur react. Okay, so let's determine how many moles of sulfur it would take to fully react with 0.185 moles of aluminum. It would take 0.2775 moles of sulfur to fully use up that much aluminum. Okay, do we have that much of sulfur? Yes, in fact we have 0.3125 moles of sulfur. So what does that mean? It means that the aluminum is used up first. Okay, so that means aluminum is our limiting reagent. Okay, if you had chosen sulfur to do this and said, hey, I got this many moles of sulfur, how many moles of aluminum does it take to fully use up this many moles of sulfur? What you would find is that you would need more moles of aluminum than you presently have. So that would still, so either way you do it, you're going to determine what the limiting reagent is. Okay, now that you've done that, we now know that some of this 10 grams of sulfur reacts, but we know all of this aluminum reacts. So let's now find out, okay, if this many moles of aluminum react, for sure, we also know that for every 2 moles of aluminum reacted, we want to know how many moles of aluminum sulfide are produced. Okay, so 0.185 divided by 2, it should be 0.0925 moles aluminum sulfide. And now let's just figure out how many grams of that is it. It should be 150. I may have messed that up, the formula weight. 150 grams aluminum sulfide, but you can do this. 1 mole aluminum sulfide, what does it come out to? 13.875 grams aluminum sulfide. How many sig figs should it have? 3. Okay, so it should be 13.9 grams. Do it better than that, I have to stop.